I wanted to tell just a quick story about how I first met Rob.
Are you the guy who told him the radio station would never work?
Herb Tarlick himself. No. My FM and the principals of my FM called me as the Member of Parliament in Ottawa once, a long, long time ago, and said, we're having some difficulty getting a radio license for St. Thomas. And could you help? And I said, certainly. And I called the CRTC and I spoke to the vice chairman of the CRTC at the time and said, we're having trouble getting a radio license for St. Thomas. It's the largest market in Canada that does not have a radio station. How is it we can't get a license here? He said, oh, we just had a hearing down that way, and we gave a license to some mid-level rock and roll station in London. I said, that's what we needed, another mid-level rock and roll station in London. Well, St. Thomas goes without a radio station. Well, you should have come to the hearing, sir. And I said, I didn't even hear about the hearing. Where was it? He said, Cambridge. I said, well, you know, I'm starting to understand government a little bit. I am the Member of Parliament, but holding a hearing in Cambridge for a license in St. Thomas and giving a license to a fellow or to a station in London makes no sense to me. Fix it. And it wasn't that long after. I didn't know we had this type of power as members of Parliament, but my FM was awarded a license there, and I've worked with the chain, the My FM chain, on some other licenses since, and they've look at how well they've grown. I did not know that if we let them grow, they would take Rob away from us. I would have worked harder earlier. So I wanted to thank Rob for certainly bringing radio back to St. Thomas. There's some faces in the room I know that know about radio in St. Thomas before, but this radio has been a little different. It's been about being inclusive. It's been about contributing to our community. It's been about making our place a little better because we have a radio station. My FM will always be that to all of us now, and with or without Rob, it will move on, but it won't be the same. I got the chance to have a little radio show on my FM because they weren't using 7:30 till 8 Sunday mornings for anything else. So we got up real early for a bunch of Sunday mornings in a row and did Joe and Friends. And Rob never made it down for any of the shows because he was usually out late the night before, and therefore, but we always knew he was listening. He had a direct line up to the apartment, so we always knew he was listening. But and a lot of input. He's allowed me to have some fun and some freedom doing that and helping with the radio station. I'll continue to do so. Rob, we'll miss you dearly, but we thank you for what your contributions to St. Thomas in your time here have been. They're immeasurable, and I will miss you. But I'll look forward to speaking to you at your new endeavors and helping you wherever you go. Thank you very much.
October 20th. No. I want to find that well, yes.